Hello everyone, I'm Thayang and we are reading Elementary Chinese Reader 2, Lesson 13. Before we start on with this chapter, let's have a look at the following grammar points we are about to cover in this lesson. Repetition of verbs to show a small or casual relationship, for example, kan, kan, ting, ting. Usage of kuo, particle kuo, to denote something has been experienced in past. Usage of verbal measure word sir. Usage of isha or ishar to denote a small or brief casual relationship, just as we did in the repetition of verb khan khan, ting ting, and so on. Let us first read the following sentences in the box to understand the following grammar points. Let us read the first sentence. 这本小说很有意思. This novel is very interesting. 你可以 you can. 看看. Notice the repetition of verb 看 in this sentence to denote that you can have a brief look. This novel is very interesting. You can have a brief look or you can read it briefly. Moving on to the next sentence. 来中国以后 after coming to China. 我去过 I went over. 两次 twice. 长城 Great Wall. I went over Great Wall twice. Notice 去 also means something that has been done in the past. However, we have used 去过. So the difference between 去 and 去过 is I went there and I already went there. So in English, if we have to say I went to Great Wall, that is usage of 去. And if we have to say I already went over the Great Wall, 我去过长城. Moving on to the third sentence, 你介绍一下 introduce a bit or briefly. 哪儿 there, 情况 situation, 把 suggestive particle. Can you introduce the situation there briefly? Usage of isha again to denote a brief relationship, just as the repetition of verb khan khan or ting ting, or similar repetition of verbs to denote a brief or short relationship. Moving on to the substitution drill, let us read the first sentence. 这本书有意思吗? Is this book interesting? 很有意思 very interesting. 你可以看看 you can have a look. Repetition of verb kan to denote a brief or small or in a short time, a short relation. This book is interesting, you can have a look. Let us now have a look at the words in the box to make suitable replacements in the underlined words of this sentence. 这个电影 this movie. 看 is this movie interesting? Very interesting, you can have a look. 这个广播节目 a broadcasted program. Is this broadcasted program interesting? 很有意思你可以看看 very interesting, you can have a look. 打乒乓球 playing table tennis. 水 is playing table tennis interesting? Very interesting, 你可以学学 you can learn. 爬山 to climb mountain. Is climbing mountain interesting? Very interesting, sure, to try. 你可以试试 you can give it a short try or try for a while. This was the usage of repetition of verb, monosyllabic verbs to denote a short or casual relationship. Moving on to the second sentence of substitution drill, let us read the following sentence. 他身体不好 his health is not good. 应该 should 检查 This is a disyllabic word and we see the repetition of 检查 to investigate or get checkup. His health is not good. He should get a brief checkup. Let's have a look at the words in the box to make replacement. 休息 to rest. 运动 movement. 锻炼 exercise. So his health is not good, he should rest. Movement and exercise. Replace these words in the underlined part to make sentences. His health is not good, so he should rest. His health is not good, so he should do movement. His health is not good, so he should do exercise. Moving on to the third substitution drill, let us read out the following sentences. 这个字, this character. 你会, you can. 写吗? Can you write this character? 会写, can write. 这个字, this character. 我们学过, we have studied. Notice "过" denotes that something had already been experienced or it has been gone through. And "le" could also denote a past tense or something has already happened. So had we written "le" or used "le" in this case, I can write this character. This character I have 学了, studied. "Le" would have denote that this has been done, and 过 denotes that this has already been done. So if we had used "le," the translation would have been, I can write this character I have studied. But because we have used 过, the translation is, I can write this character, we have already studied this character. So 过 is giving a sense of already being done something or already studied. Moving on to the first word in the box, let's read the first two words to make replacement in this text. 这个歌, this song. 唱, sing. Can you sing this song? I can sing this song. This song we have already studied. 学过. 这课, 课文. This lesson's text. 翻译, translate. Can you translate this lesson's text? Can translate this text we have already studied. 这个赏识, these new words. 念, to read. Can you read these new words? Can read. These new words we have already studied. 学过. These new words we have already studied. Moving on to the next sentence. 来中国以前, before coming to China. 你学过, you already studied. 汉语吗? Chinese language. Before coming to China, have you already studied Chinese language? 没有, no. 来中国以前, before coming to China, 我没学过汉语. Before coming to China, I already did not study Chinese. 过, giving an impression that something has already been done, already been experienced, or already been not experienced. Let us look at the words in the box to make replacement. 看, to see. 中国电影, movie, Chinese movie. Before coming to China, had you seen a Chinese movie? 没有, no. Before coming to China, I have not seen a Chinese movie. Think, listen. 中国广播, a Chinese broadcast. Before coming to China, have you listened to a Chinese broadcast? No. Before coming to China, I have already not listened to a Chinese broadcast. 吃, to eat. 中国菜, a Chinese dish. Before coming to China, had you eaten a Chinese dish? 没有, no. Before coming to China, I had not eaten a Chinese dish. Let us now look at the following sentences. 来中国以后, after coming to China. 你去过长城没有? Have you gone to the Great Wall or not? 去过, went or already went. 去过几次长城? 几次 is how many times? How many times you went to the Great Wall? You already went to the Great Wall after coming to China. 去过两次, already went over twice. This is again the usage of 过 to denote that something has already been experienced. Already is emphasized in this sentence. Now looking at the words in the box to make suitable replacements. 去北海公园, Beihai Park. Have you gone to Beihai Park? Gone. Gone how many times? Gone already twice. 参观, visit. 工厂, a factory. After coming to China, have you already visited a factory? Visited. Visited how many times? Visited twice. 去 Nongsun. Nongsun is a village. After coming to China, have you already visited a village? Visited. Visited how many times? Already visited twice. Let us now look at the fourth part to see the usage of yi xia to denote a small duration event. Let us read the first sentence of part 4. 你在这儿等一下 Wait a while. 我马上 I at once or I immediately. 就回来 return back. You wait here briefly or wait here for a while. I return back immediately. 一下 denote a short duration event. Let us have a look at the words in the box to make suitable replacement in this sentence. Let us read the words. 坐 to sit. You sit here for a while. I immediately return back. 休息 rest. You rest here for a while. I return back immediately. Looking at the next set of sentence, again denoting the usage of yi xia for a short duration event. Let us read the following sentence. 我们都没去过哪儿 We have never went there. 你介绍一下哪儿的情况吧 yi xia is a bit or briefly. We have never been there. Please introduce a bit about the situation there. Ba, suggestive particle. Can you suggest briefly about the situation there? Moving on to the words in the box to make suitable replacements. Let us have a look at the words. To speak. 说 say. 告诉我们 tell us. Can you tell us a brief or in brief about the situation there? Let us read the sentences in the fifth part. 今天的上司 This or today's new words. 我要再写一遍 I again want to write. 遍 is again a verbal measure word which denotes something is happening a number of time, a specific number of time. 一遍我再写一遍 I again or I once again want to write. Both 遍 and se are verbal measure words denoting the number of times an event is happening. The difference between 遍 and se being then 遍 denotes something happening from beginning to an end. Let us read the words in the box to make suitable replacement in this sentence. Let us have a look at the words. 课文 text. 念 to read. Read text. 录音 recorder. Think to listen. 语法 复习. 语法 is grammar. 复习 is review. Make changes in the above sentence with these words in the box to make new sentences. Let us now read the text of this lesson, which is a small play. 一张药方 a prescription. 学生 B, the student B. 找 to look for. 大夫 doctor. A, 看病 看病 is a consultation, a doctor's consultation. So student B is looking for Dr. A for a consultation. Let us read the dialogue between Dr. A and student B. Dr. A asks, 你怎么了 What happened to you? 哪儿疼 Where is the pain? 不觉得疼 Don't feel pain or I'm not feeling pain. 只觉得 only feel 不舒服 Not comfortable, so I'm not feeling pain, only feeling a little uncomfortable. Dr. A asks, 哪儿不舒服 Where are you not feeling comfortable? Student B replies, 头 head, 肚子 belly, 腿 leg. 我也不知道 I also don't know. Dr. A then asks, 你到医务室来过吗 Have you already came to the dispensary? 医务室 is a dispensary. Have you already arrived at dispensary before? 来过 already came. 上星期 last week. 来过一次 already came once. Student B replies, I already came to the dispensary once last week. Doctor asks, 大夫给 the doctor gave. 你开过药吗 Kai is to start. Yao is medicine. Had the doctor already started a medicine for you? 开过一些药片 already started 一些 some. Yao pian is tablets. Already started some tablets. Yi tian san se. 3 in a day. San se is 3 times. Yi tian in one day. San se 3 times. Mei se yi pian. Every time one tablet. So every time I had to eat one tablet and total 3 tablets in a day. 吃了药还不行，吃了 8 药 medicine 还 still 不行 still not good. Here 不行 means it's not good, I'm still not well. I've already eaten the medicine, however I'm still not well. 以前你得过什么病？以前 earlier, the 过 is contracted. 什么病 what disease? Earlier you had what disease? So what was the disease that you were treated for earlier? The doctor asked, what was the disease earlier for which you were given 3 tablets a day? Student replies, the huo kan mao is cold, the huo is contracted cold or had cold. Mei de huo, pie the ping. Mei de huo did not contracted, pie the other. Ping illness, did not had any other illness. So earlier I had cold, did not had any other illness. The doctor asks, Fa shao ma? Fa shao is fever. Ma interrogative, did you had fever? She she piao pa? Have you taken the temperature or have you measured the temperature? Wa zai su she. She kuo le. I already measured in the dormitory. San shi liu tu wu 36.5 degrees. Wu fa shao. No fever. So I have already measured that in my dormitory. It is 36.5 degrees and it's no fever. Then the doctor says, 我给你检查一下. I give you a checkup or let me do a checkup. 这儿疼吗? Is it paining here? So doctor starts to give him a checkup and he asks, is it paining here or the pain is here? 不疼? No, but not paining. 这儿疼吗? Is it paining here? 也不疼. Also not paining here. 吃东西怎么样? How about your food or what kind of food do you eat? 吃 to eat. 东西 things 怎么样? How about the things you eat? 喜欢吃的 if I like the food. 就 then 吃的多 eat a lot. If I like the food, I eat a lot. 不爱吃的 if I don't love the food. 就吃的少 eat less. If I like the food, 喜欢 then I eat a lot. Don't love, then I eat less. 睡觉怎么样? 睡觉 is sleep. 怎么样? How about the sleep or are you getting good sleep? The patient or the student replies, 有时候 at times. 睡觉好 sleep well. 有时候 sometimes or at times. 睡觉不好 sleep is not good. At times the sleep is good. At times sleep is not good. 晚上几点睡? 晚上 the doctor asks, in the evening or at night, what time do you sleep? The student replies, 有时候9点 at times 9 o'clock. 有时候12点半 at times 12:30. The doctor asks about the sleep. At what times the student sleeps? The student stays at times I sleep at 9. At times I sleep at 12:30. The doctor says, 早上几点起床? In the morning, at what time did you get up? 有时候5点 at times 5 o'clock. 有时候8点 at times 8 o'clock. 下午锻炼身体吗? Now the doctor asks, 下午 in the evening, 锻炼 exercise, shanti body, ma interrogative. The doctor asks, do you do exercise in the evening? 以前锻炼过，现在冷了。以前 earlier 锻炼过 earlier went to exercise. 现在冷 right now it is cold. 不愿意出了 don't like to or not willing to go out. Doctor says, 我给你开药方. I give you 药方 a prescription. So the doctor says, I will give you a prescription. 你按 you according to 药 方 prescription. 去做 do. You work or behave according to the prescription. 就可以治好自己的病，就 then 可以 can 治好 cure 自己 self being illness. You work according to the prescription and you yourself can cure or treat your illness. 大夫开药方 Now the doctor writes a prescription on his prescription pad. 好，你念念吧 Now the doctor says, okay, 念 showing a short or casual relationship or a briefly. Okay, the doctor says, now read a bit the prescription that I have written. Now the student reads the prescription. The prescription says, 你的病 your illness 不太重 not very serious or not very heavy. Your illness is not very serious. 大症吃药 taking injection 吃 eat 药 medicine 都不用 no use. So taking in injection or eating medicine, both are of no use. Your illness is not serious. Taking injection or eating medicine, both are of no use. 按时睡觉 accordingly or at time 睡觉 sleep. 按时 according to time 起 wake up at according to time or at right time sleep at the right time wake up. 早上下午多运动早上 morning 下午 evening 多 a lot of 运动 movement or exercise. In morning and in the evening do a lot of exercise. So the prescription that doctor provides to this student is, your illness is not serious. Taking injection or eating medicine is of no use. Sleep at the right time, wake up at the right time. Morning and evening do a lot of exercise. That is the cure of your illness, and you can cure your illness by yourself. This was Elementary Chinese Reader 2, Lesson 30, and we just read a small play and the grammar particle kuo, which denotes an experience that somebody has already had.